Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Janelle, and today I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to show you guys some behind the scenes stuff of a food blogger slash food YouTuber. Something that we do a lot of as food bloggers and YouTubers is we have to recipe test stuff all the time. So when we get an idea for something that we want to share with you guys, we have to like test it out, make sure it actually tastes good, it's easy to make, it's affordable, and all that stuff. And I thought today would be a great opportunity to show you guys some of the meals I'm not only eating, but recipe testing. So let's just get into these meals. I'm making 3 of them today, and they all, hopefully, will turn out pretty good. For breakfast this morning, I'm gonna be making vegan French toast. Some of you might be like, what? Janelle, you've never made French toast as a vegan? It's true. I don't know why I've never experimented with all these like vegan egg replacements out there, like Just Egg. I should have done this by now. So here I am now, and I really am craving some French toast. I had French toast a lot as a kid. My dad would make it for us almost every weekend. The bread needs to crisp up nicely on the edges. It needs to brown well. It needs to smell like I remember. It needs to have that sweet, cinnamony, vanilla scent. It can't be dry, but it can't be too soggy either. I'm excited to try this. So let's just give it a go, and I'm gonna walk you through what I'm making. Okay, so first you're going to add in the cornstarch to your bowl, plus the spices, flax egg, baking powder, and then whisk it all up until all the dry ingredients are combined. Then you're gonna add in some maple syrup, the soy milk, and vanilla extract, and whisk it all until, again, it's a nice thick-ish batter. Okay, I have my very old, ancient skillet heating up. This thing's a beast. It's from my grandma. It's like older than I am. And we're going to just add in some vegan butter, or you can use coconut oil or whatever you like to cook your things in. Now it's time to dunk in the bread. So here we go. Let it soak up for like, I don't know, 5 seconds. And now we're going to pop it on the pan. Now this is, a lot more liquidy than I remember. If I had actually positioned these bread slices a little better, I probably could have put 4 on the pan, but I'll do 4 on the next round. Smells very French toasty. Okay. So it's been like 2 minutes since I put the first piece down. Ooh, it's sticking a little. Woo! Interesting. Okay, so it's definitely like crispy, a little too browned, maybe, but the real test will be when we taste it. Now we just wait. Now we wait, which is the hard part. They are nice and like soft and moist in the middle, so that's key. You gotta have it nice and like soft and squishy, like a little bit jiggly. Oh man, guys, moment of truth. These smell so good. Okay, I'm just forking this. No knife. I am inept. I am inept. Ah, okay. Do a little extra dip. Okay. Oh my, that is really good. That is an incredible dupe. You know how when you make French toast with eggs, it kind of has, I don't know, that sort of eggy flavor? I don't know how, but somehow this still gives me that slightly eggy flavor, but there's no eggs, you guys. This is really good. It is soft in the middle, soft and moist. The edges do have a decent amount of crisp, and it browned up really nicely, but it didn't burn. The taste is really nice. The cinnamon, like the vanilla, this really does remind me of the French toast that I would eat a lot as a kid. So
the big question is it better than how you remember it?
Is it better? Well, I need one more bite to find out. I'd say it's pretty darn close. It's just as good, if not maybe even a little bit better. I'll have to continue making it more often. Don't know how I'd lived my life for so long without French toast, so this is really good. All guys, second recipe of the video. We're making a quinoa taco casserole. I have seen other people do similar things like taco bakes or jalapeno popper casseroles. I'm like, you know, I have like so many amazing taco ingredients right now. So let's just get into this recipe. I'm gonna show you how I throw this all together. So we're gonna start by preparing all of our veggies. We're gonna start by chopping up a poblano pepper here. That's gonna burn my hand. You can use a jalapeno as well if that's what you have. I'm gonna dice up some green onion and slice some grape tomatoes in half. Head on over to your stove and heat up some oil in a skillet until it's hot. Add in some cooked quinoa and a can of black beans, plus some cumin and taco sauce for extra flavor and just to help season everything nicely. And we're gonna stir that and heat it through. Then we're gonna add some frozen corn after a few minutes and the poblano peppers, plus some lime juice just to add a little extra flavor and seasoning and to help bring out all those flavors, add some acidity. And then in the casserole dish you're going to be using, we're going to crush up some tortilla chips into a layer in the bottom. That's going to act as kind of our first layer. And then we're going to add in that cooked quinoa mixture, spread it out into an even layer, and then top it off with some salsa, any spice level you like. Then we're going to take those green onions we chopped earlier, add that to the top, plus a healthy amount of vegan cheese. You can skip this step if you like, but I find it adds a lot of extra flavor. Then we're gonna take those grape tomatoes and add that on top. I love me a good layered casserole, you guys. And then we're just gonna bake that for about 35 to 40-ish minutes until it comes out looking something like this. The cheese is nice and melted. The grape tomatoes have roasted up nicely. Everything smells so good. Everything's heated through really nicely. This looks so good, you guys. This looks like such a healthy and hearty meal, and you can customize it with whatever ingredients you just happen to have on hand. I think this is awesome. Moment of truth. Quinoa, taco, casserole. Entering my mouth in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Got a kick to it. It's really good. Got a nice texture. Quinoa, the tomatoes, the veggies, the corn, and this, the cheese. And yeah, I can see how this would be like very filling, very hearty. It's definitely full of flavor. This is really nice, and this makes for a really quick and easy weeknight meal. So I think I'd make this again, though I have to try the corn tortilla base because I don't know if they're still crispy. Probably not. That is surprising. And shockingly, those tortilla chips actually still have some crunch left to them. That's actually kind of nice. I was expecting them to be kind of soggy, which I would have been okay with, you know, almost like cornbread, but they actually still have quite a lot of their texture to them. Successful experiment. Moving on to the next recipe.
All right, Janelle, make sure to project your voice.
I project that this will be a delicious recipe. How you like that?
Okay.
Okay, last recipe of the video, you guys. I'm trying my hand at a Mediterranean pasta salad. It's gonna be very yummy, I hope. I have made pasta salad before, but I haven't made one quite like this. I'm going to be using a variety of delicious fresh ingredients like tomatoes, Kalamata olives, peppers, broccoli, cucumber, some chickpea pasta, green onions, and I'm gonna be making a really epic sun-dried tomato vinaigrette. All these ingredients are pretty budget friendly and accessible and delicious, and it should hopefully be a very good filling summertime pasta salad. We're making our sun-dried tomato basil vinaigrette. A handy trick is to roll up your herbs. It could be any herb you're using, any like leafy herb. They're easier to chop once they're rolled up into a little bundle. Now grab yourself either a immersion blender like I have here, like this, with, you know, the little stick thing. And we're going to pretty much just add everything to a blender. So we're first going to blend up the basil with the sun-dried tomatoes and the Dijon mustard. And then we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of water just to help it blend in the first stage. 1, 2. And then once it's kind of started to blend up a little bit and it's sort of forming like a paste, then you can slowly start adding in the oil and vinegar mix, like a little bit at a time. gonna add, I don't know, maybe like half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just eyeballing it. And some black pepper. That's gonna be really good in my pasta salad. Okay, so moving on to the pasta salad, I have some already cooked and chilled pasta noodles that I made last night. You can use like bow tie, you can do macaroni noodles, you can do shells, whatever you like. So I also have a big bowl here, so I'm just going to start by adding all that pasta to my big bowl, and we're just gonna put it aside. We got veggies to chop. I'm just kind of using the stuff that needs to get eaten up in my house first. So I'm just going to like quarter my cucumbers and really thinly slice them. And we shall repeat with all remaining vegetables. All you have to do now is just mix them into your big bowl of pasta. I don't know if I have a big enough bowl. Guess we will find out. I have about 2 cups of my sun-dried tomato vinaigrette, so I'm probably gonna use about half, so about a cup. And we'll see where that takes us and if we will need to add any more. Ooh, yummy. That's probably about a cup, maybe a little more. And now we toss. This is easier said than done, folks. Easier said than done. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's really good. Really good. I think the only thing it needs is like just a touch more salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna add that directly to the bowl. Salt and pepper. Ooh, you know what would be really good in this? If you did like more spicy foods, you could add some red chili flakes. That would be a good idea. Give it one last toss. Yes. That's all it needed. Now it's like perfect. Like that sun-dried tomato, basil, vinaigrette is so good. The sun-dried tomato comes through really nicely and it's like very slightly basil-y. The little bit of that balsamic kind of sweet tanginess, it's so good. And then just the rest of the veggies, there's crunchy, there's soft, there's creamy, there's juicy. This would be so good for a summer barbecue or just, you know, as a really great meal prep meal that you could, you know, keep in your fridge for like 4 or 5 days. This would totally be great to like take for school or work lunches. I love it. Ooh, the sun is now shining brightly in my eyes. Hello. Thank you guys once again for joining me today in this video on this feastful day of epic proportions. And as usual, all the ingredients and measurements will be down below in the video description if you want to try making any of these recipes for yourself. If you guys enjoyed watching this kind of video where I make a whole bunch of different recipes that I have never tried before, please let me know in a comment down below because I would love to do more of these videos for you if you found them interesting and helpful. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel below. I have so many other delicious recipes waiting for you to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in a future or past video. Bye!